Guys, so this is going to be the first video in my back to school series, and I just graduated 8th grade, so I decided to do a video on what I learned from middle school and some tips for being in middle school, because it's like an awkward stage in your life and stuff. So I made a list, and let's just jump right in. Middle school girls can be very dramatic, and personally, I like to stay away from drama. It's like, to me, it just is very annoying and like kiddish and immature, so I really don't like to be involved with drama. And if you feel the same way about that, then high five. But some tips for staying out of drama, like if you are in a situation where it is very dramatic and they're like, oh my gosh, someone's totally like making the situation way more than it is and stuff, don't involve other people, because if you are like in a fight with your friend and then you start talking about your friend to other people, it's gonna get back to whoever it is, and it's just, you just want to stay away from that. Another tip is when you start middle school or at any point, you're going to be able to notice who the dramatic people are. I mean, it was very easy to do that in my school. So my suggestion is to just stay away from those people. Like, if drama is not something you want to be a part of, then, I mean, don't be mean to them, because that would just be creating more drama. But just, like, keep your distance. Yeah, so that's what I have about drama. I wasn't really in very dramatic situations in middle school because my friends, we didn't fight, I didn't have like boy troubles or anything, and we just kind of like, none of us really liked drama, so we were pretty good at staying out of drama. So yeah. There were 3 different elementary schools all going to my middle school, and my middle school started in 6th grade, and there were 3 schools all coming together, so there are like 350 kids in my grade right now, and there were like 100 kids in my elementary school class, so I had 250 people that I had no idea who they were really, because I didn't really go out and talk to the people from other schools. But yeah, so there was a lot of new people when I started middle school, and my tip is to just be open. If you are great with your friend group that you have, that's great. And I know when I went into middle school, I was like, great, I have all my friends from my elementary school and we're all going to have a great time in middle school, and we didn't all stay friends. And it was kind of a tough experience for me to lose all my friends like that, but I quickly made new friends, and now when I think about it, I have like maybe 6 or 7 like really tight friends in my group, like not like a clique or anything, but like the people I hang out with, there's only 1 or 2 of them are from my elementary school. So I mean, you're gonna meet some new people and maybe you like those people a lot better. So basically with your friends, you just need to keep an open mind, and I know a lot of people losing all their friends didn't happen to them, but it did happen to me, so just kind of keep an open mind and don't be afraid to make new friends, but don't totally ditch all of your other friends. So when I started middle school in 6th grade, all of the girls went like boy crazy, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want a boyfriend so bad, I like him, he's so hot, and all this stuff. And I think that's what happens at a lot of middle schools. I'm not quite sure, but that's what happened at mine, because we were all, I was 12 when I first started middle school. 2011 to 2012, my first year of middle school. My tips for that is, if you want a boyfriend, that's great. Get one, but don't be like that girl who's like, oh my gosh, will you date me? Will you date me, please? Come on, just date me, just date me. Don't be like that girl. Like, let him come to you and build a relationship and stuff first. I have never had a boyfriend, and I am 14 years old, and I am totally okay with that. So, I mean, I know people who are graduating, who just graduated high school and have never had a boyfriend either. So I don't think it's something that needs to happen so quickly. So, I don't know, in my opinion, just kind of take your time with that stuff, and like, I know a lot of kids in my middle school were like, oh my gosh, I need a boyfriend like right now, and I'm in middle school, I gotta start dating and stuff like that. So this is like the only thing that's actually about the actual school. But for me it did get harder. I have never really had troubles with school. Like I've always been accelerated in things and stuff like that. So it wasn't really ever that difficult for me. You did get more responsibility and stuff than in my elementary school, where you literally had like one worksheet of math for homework every night and that was it. So it was definitely different. You have to start studying more and stuff like that. But I think middle school is a great time to start building those study habits and stuff, because once you get to high school, all of your grades count towards getting into a good college. If you if you like screw off all through middle school and then you wake up on your first day of freshman year and you're like, now I'm going to start studying, it doesn't really work that way. So I would just start studying in middle school, and if you make a mistake, oh, that's not good. You gotta be in class, gotta C in the class. I mean, it's just middle school, but it's great practice. But I did start getting more homework and stuff like that. When I was in elementary school, we all were in the one classroom, and then once we got to middle school, we all started switching classes. And I was so scared to start switching classes. I was like, what if I go to the wrong class? What if I get lost? I was like freaking out. It's really not that big of a deal. I actually really like switching classes because you just get these, like, my school, there are 7 hours in a day, and you just get 4 minutes in between each class. So it's just like, and 4 minutes is plenty of time. And I would just like talk to my friends and meet them at their lockers, use the bathroom and all that different stuff. So if you're nervous about switching classes, don't be. Super easy. So overall, I guess the switch to middle school is kind of a big deal. I don't think you need to be afraid of starting middle school. My school didn't have any bullies or anything like that. But yeah, middle school was fine for me. I never really had problems. So I guess that's all I really need to say. But yeah. We'll turn that off. What do you want? Let's. Oh, we got Snapchat. Ooh. 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 Oh my goodness. Lizzie.